everyone, it's Jack Cotton, luxury real estate expert, author, and agent on a freezing cold fall afternoon here on Cape Cod. I was reading an article this weekend. It was actually a cover story in Inc. magazine, and it talked about the 3 secrets of entrepreneurial success, and it really focused in on one of those traits, which is paranoia. And it got me wondering about, is paranoia the key to success in luxury real estate? Because this article had, to me, a lot of similarities and made me really think about luxury real estate. And of course, you know by now that everything makes me think of luxury real estate. But basically, the article is about this guy, Aaron Levy. He's like 28 years old. He's run a $1.2 billion company that he's founded for over 8 years. It's called Box, Box.com. It's a cloud computing storage thing. Anyway, he's doing what all great entrepreneurs do, according to the editor of the article. He sees the future before anyone else does, and he's driven by the force of his personality to convince his colleagues and customers to see it as well. And that's exactly what we're trying to do in luxury real estate, to drive our businesses to a new level of success in luxury real estate. So thinking about these 3 characteristics that he talked about, what are the top 3 secrets of his entrepreneurial success, are what got me thinking about how they apply to luxury real estate. Number 1 is great timing, being at the right place at the right time. And some people are going to think that has a little bit to do with luck, and yeah, you're probably right. But great timing can be enhanced by knowing your market. Remember when I've talked to you about getting started in luxury real estate, I talked about building that 2-year history of everything that's occurred in your luxury market. Go back to that history. The more you know about what happened, the more you can have an idea of what's going to happen down the road and be the beneficiary of great timing. Ask questions. In fact, no, don't even ask questions. Interview everyone. Everyone you talk to, especially the movers and shakers in your market, the buyers, the sellers, the owners, the attorneys, the lawyers, everyone. Ask, interview them. What do you see happening in our luxury market right now? What do you see as the biggest factor to influence the luxury real estate market next year? What are you going to do as a result? These kind of interview questions will start to give you an insight as to what other people think is going to happen in luxury real estate and what's going to happen in your market. And it will help you intuitively develop a sense of great timing. Number 2, and I think is really important, is to have an underdog mentality. An underdog mentality. When I coach agents across America, and I ask them to sweat their competition, S-W-E-T, their competition, the number 1 characteristic we find in their competitors when they're trying to break into a new luxury market is a sense of complacency, a sense of taking it for granted, a sense of entitlement. Listing luxury real estate, any luxury listing, in my opinion, should be seen as a privilege, as an honor, not something that you take for granted. Maintain that underdog mentality. It'll keep you sharp, it'll keep you focused, it'll keep you on top, and it'll help you build your luxury business. Number 3 is my favorite one, because they say, well, remain vigilant. In other words, be paranoid. And people who know me in this market know that no one's more into conspiracy, no one's more paranoid than I am. Things are always changing, the market's always changing. Your competitors want your lunch. You need to continue to innovate. You need to be on the cutting edge of what's going to be changing in the luxury real estate business, and make sure you're at the forefront of it. Make sure you're driving that change. Always be looking around, always be watching what are other people doing in your market, but more importantly, what is going on in other businesses that could change yours. Read the book. In fact, I'm going to read it again. Only the Paranoid Survive, by the former CEO of Intel, Andy Gove. Only the Paranoid Survive. You've got to keep an eye out on the economy, the markets, other businesses, to learn what's coming down the pike that might be changing. Could be photographic technique, could be internet things that are changing, all kinds of IT things, people's perception of real estate and luxury real estate in particular. For example, I've talked about a million times that baby boomers have one perception of luxury real estate and the millennium buyers have a totally different perception. You need to know that, and you need to know how you can address those changing perceptions of real estate. So there you have it. Have great timing, maintain that underdog mentality, and remember, only the paranoid survive and thrive in any business, especially luxury real estate. A couple of reminders in the newsletter that came along with this video. I've got the dates for a webinar coming up in December. It's that time of the year when you start to think about your business plan for next year. And I'm going to do a 45-minute free webinar on deadly mistakes in building your business plan, deadly business planning mistakes. You don't want to make any of these mistakes. There are 12 of them in all. So tune in on the date that's in the newsletter. And then we're going to have another webinar, which is the 7 steps to breaking into luxury real estate, which will be the introduction to our next Luxury Agent Academy that starts late in January. Watch the dates, tune in, sign up, log on, learn, and get better in your luxury market. A lot to cover. Until next time, make it a great week.